Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Group B of the United Draft Kingdom Invitational. I am your host, the British Paro, and with me I have Foz,
Hello.
the Croatian Alsatian himself. I couldn't think of anything else that rhymed with Croatian.
I'll take it.
He's got that dog in him.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're looking to get into the first match of Group B, which will be Césio 137 against Yosh. So let me create this draft. Create. Grab the spectator link and we will put that on the stream. Ta-da! We'll send Foz the spectator link. And then we will grab Blue and send that over to Césio. Oh, that's not DMs, that's in the server. Let's put it there instead. And then we will grab the red link and we will find Yosh and DM him too. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, both links have been sent out. So, when the players are ready, they will begin. While we're waiting, I have no idea what to expect in this group. This group's fairly close, with Shifty needing to make a big comeback, but other than that, it's very much all to play for in the second week. Unkraut coming out in the lead. Into Group B, we'll have to see how it shapes up.
Hopefully we'll see more fun drafts. I also don't know too much about people here.
Okay, it has begun. See what bands we get this time. See if we get some similarity to what we've been seeing in the first. We've been seeing, like, I think Prio has been on stuff like, obviously Varus has been permabanned. There's been Zeri, Ezreal, Ivern. We've wanted to see more Leona. Karma, yeah.
Karma was pretty much pick or ban, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. Ezreal, Varus gone, Ivern gone. We'll have to see what these players think are the B1 angles. We've seen some B1 Lilia, Zeri. Oh, we get the Nasus ban. Okay, this could be a Zeri angle then, on one. Just making sure that everything's unmuted correctly and the stream can actually hear us. They can, that's good.
Karma is B1, it seems like.
Yeah, there's been a lot of prio on Karma.
Mm-hmm.
See how we respond to it. This actually breaks, I think, the two most common R1, R2s, which are like Ivern Leona and Ezreal Karma. Both of them are broken. You can go Zeri plus something.
Zeri Leona would be without a doubt for me.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
the best choice here.
Leona prio should be pretty high.
Yeah. This leaves Jarvan open, and Jarvan can be R3, a bit of a problem for them.
Depending on what, especially with Ezreal gone as well, and Zeri gone. Those are like two very good ADCs at playing against Jarvan.
Yes, that's what the line I would look into.
Sejuani.
Okay. It is a flight. You have to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Caitlyn
Karma, Caitlyn. Okay.
See, this is a spot where I would like Jarvan Ori into Karma Caitlyn. But we've already grabbed the Sedge. Like you said, you could put that into top lane. But then you've got blind Sejuani top lane. And that could definitely get trundled.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've been looking for some trundle during Group A.
You definitely are 5 top lane then, because you picked Sejuani.
Yeah. You can get like some Sedge Jack, Sedge Camille, Sedge Renekton angles.
Yeah,
There's some pretty nasty top lane picks that you can play for. I do actually like. I like Xin with Enchanter, and I like Xin into engage, and they've picked Sedge, so I do like this Xin angle.
Xin is pretty standard pick. I don't think you can really do much against it or about it.
Mm-hmm.
It can be used offensively, defensively, and I like that. This is setting up as good dives on bot lane as well.
Yeah.
So we have to respond that accordingly. Something like
Yone. Okay, that's going mid. Well, I guess it's mid top flex, but you would assume, like you said, the R5 top.
Yeah.
And then you put the Zeri bot, which you can see the bot lane, right? So you can pick your support on 4, and then if you do R5 top, you're going to have the double melee solo lanes that Sejuani really likes.
Orianna. I don't think Orianna ban is necessary.
Yeah.
I would not like to play against Syndra here. I'll be completely honest.
Syndra would be very good for blue, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm looking at like support pick on R4, something that can help. Your goal with this support pick is like, what can help me weather this storm with my Zeri? Is it just Lulu? Is that the best?
I don't think so. I don't think you can stop this bot lane with Lulu Zeri.
The question then becomes, what can you?
I think the only thing that stops diving is Alistar, but that's even hard losing.
But he's just getting blasted in the lane, yeah. I think I would go
but that's
Lulu.
the only thing. Yeah. It's rough, I would say. It's really rough.
Yeah, the support pick's very difficult because you have Zeri into Caitlyn Karma.
Yeah.
We're blinding Ornn in top.
Oh.
I mean, the good thing for Red is that all their champs are very much on the same page in what they want to do. The downside is that what Blue can do now is counterpick both lanes. So they could do something like Syndra plus... Olaf. Sure. They have Olaf Karma. They have Olaf into Ornn.
Yes. I was absolutely blasting Ornn here. Like, insanely good.
Yeah. Can struggle to stick to the Zeri, but it's going to destroy the rest of the draft. So
you just go Syndra here. You just
go Syndra. I think Syndra into the Yone as well.
Syndra into Yone is pretty good.
I could also see something like an Ari maybe to just try and play around bot. Talia, yeah, you can set up bot dives with the Talia ult as well.
Yeah, Talia is also a good
Pretty
pick
solid.
as a bot lane.
Yeah.
It also does stop a little bit.
And a Moo support.
Or is like we need lane assignments here. Is
that's
it a Moo
gonna
support
be
or like
it's gotta be
Ornn
a Moo.
support? Okay.
Like
Sejuani top a Momo jungle Ornn support could be a possibility, but that doesn't sound great. Yeah. What do you think?
I'm just asking about lane assignments in DMs.
Mm-hmm.
A Moo support on top. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. Assuming that, I think your bot is going to get blasted by Caitlyn Karma with Xin and Talia. Talia is going to get prio for quite a while into the Yone, and she's going to be able to set up dives with the Xin. Then you have Karma Xin, you have Karma Olaf. I think Olaf with the Karma is going to completely run over Sejuani, Ornn, and Amumu, so I'm very much favouring blue here.
Yeah, me too. I think, personally, this is the hardest winning draft so far we had.
Yeah, I think it's pretty hard winning. I'm not sure what the hardest winning one we had so far was. I was thinking 80-20.
80-20, or you gave 85-15 to one. I would go 85-15 here myself. Like, for me personally, this is by far the hardest winning draft. Like, the only chances Red has is Sejuani Yone. They have to go hard on this Talia, and maybe he can snowball. Like, if he shuts down Talia completely out of the game, and then has time to go bot, I think bot lane can be safe. Like, this needs Sejuani and Yone. And then after that, they need to deal with Olaf, which none of these champions deal well. I guess Zeri does. And then Zeri would also need some gold. And then you can play. So, like, already you have enormous walls in front of you to get over just to play the game. So I would definitely say 85 to 15 here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of swaying me, and I'm also just looking at it now as like 3 winning lane matchups, plus you have Karma's in, Karma Olaf. Yeah, maybe I will go 85-15. I'm a big fan of having 3 winning lanes.
Yeah, 3 winning lanes and a jungler that can go aggressive.
Yeah.
It's really hard to stop.
Because the Talia as well, it doesn't only have to dive bot, it can do top dives here as well.
Yeah. It can also nullify just Yone.
Yeah.
Neutralize the lane.
Yeah, exactly. Yone's
the only, like,
not getting much
play.
done into Talia. Like, maybe
Absolutely.
Yone Sedge can get something done, and then they can transfer that around the map and help out there at losing side lanes, and then scale up and then do a 5v5 team fight. That's like the win con for Red.
Yeah.
But it's going to be really hard to do.
Absolutely hard.
Okay. I'm going to set up the next draft and then look to send the links out. So next we have new draft. We have Frege versus Major Modi 01. Create. You put the spectate link on the stream. Send the spectate link to the Foz. And now I send the links out. So this one goes here. And this one, where's the other one? See that? Goes here. Okay, the links have been sent, so we're just waiting for the participants to ready up now. Let's get rolling. Yeah. So yeah, a win as one-sided as that does set Césio up very nicely to get out of the group. Getting 170 points just off of one draft is always going to be very nice. Because if we look at how Group A shaped up, the highest score was 400. So getting nearly half of that in 1 out of 3 drafts is always very nice. Okay, we've got 1 out of 2 participants ready. Both of them did react in the Discord to show that they were, that they were here and ready to go. So just waiting for the ready up now.
Mm-hmm.
See what's going on in the Twitch chat. Oh, the Croatian sensation, Dutch said. That would have been better.
No, please.
Foz is the Croatian sensation.
Just I'm just Foz.
Just pause.
Yeah.
You're just Harry. Okay, we're going.
Let's get it.
So yeah, I think
coming in.
Karma has been the biggest pick so far of the entire tournament, I think.
The most focused.
Yeah, she's probably had 100% presence. Oh, there we go. Gone.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
No Karma for this draft. A Nasus ban. Maybe looking for a Zeri.
There's also 100% present.
Yes, he's had 100% red side ban.
Yes.
Not a single time has Varus got through the draft, which is reasonable. Because that champion isn't reasonable. Oh no, he's teasing me. He's teasing me. It's a taunt. It's not real.
Okay. Yeah.
I refuse to
Okay.
believe it's real. Surely not. Please stop.
Imagine if he hovers Renekton, then B1's dead.
Senna. Okay, I like Senna. I like how flexible you can be and how much you can like play around with it.
First Senna locked in. Seraphine Corki insta-lock.
Seraphine Corki. Interesting. So we're flexing the Seraphine. We're probably not flexing the Corki. But we can either play Seraphine with a support, or we can play Seraphine with another AD carry, play Seraphine as the support. Does deny Seraphine from the Senna team as well?
I don't think Corki is playable as bot lane. I think he's just.
I think you're looking to, if you want to play Nunu.
Okay, we cooking. Okay, I'm down to see where we're going with this.
What are the odds that it's Senna Nunu bot lane? No, it's Senna Neela.
What? But that's not good here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Senna Neela is very strong. I just don't think it's good into Corki Seraphine.
I think you just look in German here now. And then you ban Poppy. Then you're golden. It's really easy to draft now. Okay.
I'm kind of happy with Poppy too, because then you can just draft even more range and then use Poppy to stop any potential engage that could happen. And also Poppy into Neela. It's like everything. Neela's going to really struggle to play this game. Because currently she's playing against two champs she can't reach, and she has to get through a Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Nunu.
Yeah.
Where is Nunu going? This jungle, right? We're just blinding jungle Nunu?
I assume so. Okay, Olaf is a good band. I'd say that. The Raven for Corki mid. Okay.
The only thing I can think of with Nunu here is that he is a bit of a live lord with Senna. Like he can eat a bunch of damage with his Q healing and with Senna. I think his impact on fights is not particularly impressive.
Are we taking Poppy Jarvan here? Is that my question? That would be my question. Would be like Poppy Jarvan. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because
Jarvan does have a good spot here.
I actually think Seraphine Poppy would be pretty good into the Neela lane. Pretty difficult for her to play into that. Or you could just draft another ranged champion bot. You play like Seraphine Lux.
Low key, Anivia would be fucking broken against this.
What, did the wall off the Nunu snowball?
Yeah, wall of anything and then Poppy start into it.
I like Udyr here. You flex top jungle with the Poppy, and I guess support with the Poppy as well. But Udyr with Seraphine is really nice. He's also very much a live lord. Mm-hmm. He does give Neela someone to hit, but Trundle.
Oh,
Fars, there's your Trundle.
Well, I'm not sure if this is a good pick here.
So here, I would be looking at like, it's going to be Nunu jungle Trundle top, right? So you can pick range top on R5, put Udyr jungle, and play the Seraphine Poppy bot. What range
I'm wondering
top?
what they're cooking at the moment.
Aurelian Soul.
Silas. Oh, Silas can't be picked.
You'd have to do some... Wait, you could play Corki top into Trundle with Silas mid.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Silas angle. Honestly, this Aurelian Sol pick's pretty good here. Like, there's not really any threat on him. Jax into Trundle. Jax into Neela Trundle Senna. Looks good.
So it is Poppy Seraphine bot.
Yes, I would imagine so. I'll just message.
To make sure, yeah.
Yeah, we'll check lane assignments and then we'll talk more. But for now, we'll assume it's Poppy Seraphine bot with Jax top Udyr jungle. And then I'm assuming it's Trundle top. Yeah, Trundle, Nunu, Asol, Neela, Senna. Okay, so what I like about blue is Aurelian Sol. I think Senna Neela is a very strong duo in the correct circumstance. But I don't think this is the Senna Neela game. And then, yeah, for red, it's Jax, Udyr, Corki, Sarah, Poppy. So it's the lane assignments we were thinking of. So where are you on this draft?
Alright, early game wise, I think Nunu has good time into this bot lane. I don't think this bot lane does anything to stop Nunu rolling down. But then you can get Nila and Senna ahead. I think one thing that blue has is, since Senna is behind Nunu and Trundle, that's a lot of healing, by the way. That's a lot of healing. But on the flip side, you have Seraphine behind Udyr and Jax. That's also a lot of shielding and healing as well. So the breaking point would be Senna versus Seraphine, in my opinion, here. In terms of team fights. Execution in the early game, though. I don't know how this matchup goes exactly on top lane. I've never seen it.
Oh, I mean, it's just Jax favored. Everything Trundle wants to do is countered by Jaxie.
I see. That makes sense. Does he stomp the lane or?
No, I don't think Trundle will die, but he'll go ahead and he outscales and he wins side lane.
Yeah. And here Udyr wants to perma farm and then protect bot lane.
Yeah.
Do they win 3v3 on bot lane? Senna, Nunu, Nila seems stronger early, I would say.
One thing here is that I would be very happy to play Aurelian Sol in this game.
Yeah, Aurelion Sol is that backbone that you can perma-scale.
Yeah.
However, going through early game would be very rough here. The more I think about it, the more I lean towards blue a little bit. I don't like first 3 picks at all. Nunu Cook, maybe a little bit too much. There's better champs to do everything with. But it's allowed here because you're just going to roll bot lane and nothing can be done about that. I don't think you can do anything to Nunu, can you?
I actually
guess
think
you can
the more I'm looking at it,
yeah.
Jax looks like a monster this game.
Yeah, but so does Aurelion Sol on the flip side.
Yeah. I think it's going to be about who can carry harder. But I think Jax is set up more with like his lane matchup. I don't think he's particularly bothered about Nunu. Like maybe Nunu can do some weird ganks on him. I don't know. Nunu's such an oddball. Do you know what I mean? Like Nunu's hard to rate. Like this champ is just weird.
It is.
But I
mean,
think
he has good clear. Right? He has good clear. He can play. He can be a very tanky champ here, especially here because of the Senna.
I'll put it this way:
There's not much hitting him, no?
I was all red until I saw Asol.
Yeah, I was red favorite as well for a long time.
And then Asol was like, "Ooh,
like
Asol," and then I saw Jax, and I was like, "Ooh, Jax." I think I'm still red favored, but not as much as I was before I saw Asol.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you like see Nunu, but you have to think about Seraphine bot here. I don't think that's a good pick anymore. Nerfs came in, and also it's combined with Poppy. You're not doing like Seraphine Sona, Seraphine Soraka, Seraphine Senna, or anything like that. You're doing Seraphine Poppy. What does it do?
I mean, the Poppy just
trying to negate
the Neela, yeah.
There's only one dash champion, and that is Neela.
It is only Neela, yeah.
The entire game. So the usability of Poppy. Poppy cannot just launch herself into Nunu neither. She can stop, but she would take the snowball, right?
The other thing that Poppy can do is just get rid of Trundle or Nunu in a fight with ult.
I guess so too. Yeah.
Um,
But Trundle can also, Pillar can also do a lot of things too.
but yeah, I think Corki looks like he's just kind of free DPS in a lot of the time here. It's only really Aurelion Sol that he's worried about. He's just gonna kite Trundle like Valkyrie over his pillar. Nunu is like this frontline meatball that he's just gonna chew through. I think Corki's really strong here. I think Jax is really strong here. He's winning lane. He's playing against essentially two ADCs with Senna Neela. And he can somewhat stick to Aurelion Sol. He's not the best champ at it, but he's okay at it. Udyr has an enchanter behind him. And like you said, he's playing to keep his bot alive. I think I'm red favored, but I don't know how much because Nunu's so hard to rate. I'm thinking like 60-40 or 65-35 red, maybe 60-40 red.
I'm doing 50-50 here. I'm locking it in.
Okay.
I can't. It's like, yeah. I'm like the arguments you're bringing for red team's also really good, but I also see blue side doing stuff early, especially that they have more plays to make. I think they just wants to farm.
This isn't right. Why does it think it's? It's because this is wrong. Should be these two cells. And then I was
50-50.
Yeah.
I think Senna Nunu can become super strong, Senna Nunu. Because Nunu here, he doesn't really die easily. Like, Quirky needs items, Udyr also needs items. Like, Udyr doesn't really do anything to Nunu, actually. Just in a vacuum. Doesn't really damage him at all. If you're going tank Nunu, of course. If you're going AP Nunu, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But tank Nunu with Senna, that's like indestructible mid-game, I would say. I don't think you kill that. So that can be a huge focal point for blue. That mid-game can go very good for them.
Again, it's so hard to rate because of Nunu. But I think I'm happy with the rating that I ended up with. Okay, let me set up the next draft and then send the inbox.
I appreciated it, Nunu.
The Nunu tech.
I appreciated it, Nunu. Yes.
Okay, let's get this one on the screen. Oops, that's not where I wanted it. Don't know why I struggle so much with combining these tabs. There we go. And then I'll send you this link. Okay.
Thank you.
And we've got blue. Sending that out. And we've got red. Sending that one out too. Okay, the links have been sent. Just waiting for it to start again. Okay, we got a blue ready.
Yosh x Frege. Wait, Frege is playing again?
Yeah. You do get some back-to-backs because there's only 4 people in each group.
Yeah.
I think everybody gets one back-to-back. Like here, Modi.
Oh yeah, this is a third. I thought it was second. It took some time on that one.
Just waiting on Frege. Okay, we've got 4 drafts left for today. We're getting through them. We are getting through them. Okay, we all go.
Let's go.
Ivan
Bam.
Okay, let's see what happens with the Karma this time. Varus, okay, yeah. Standard. Do you think we're going to see any Varus picks?
I don't think
the
so.
Whole tournament?
And that would make me proud.
He's just such an obscene champion. 3-roll flex, can play every theme, really strong individually.
I like boost up bands like this.
What are they setting up for?
Nothing in particular.
Yeah, I mean, they're just...
I think Iron is better on red. I think Ezreal is better on red as an answer too.
Yeah, I mean, it breaks up the two, right? The Ezreal Karma and the Ivan Leona,
Yeah.
which is like the R1, R2 pairings.
You go Nasus Ben here and you just lock in Zeri and you're fine. Or that. And then if you lock in Zeri, you lock into Nasus. Let's see.
Question then becomes, when do you pick Nasus? Do you just pick it on R1, R2? Yeah, maybe you do.
You can. It's such a flex. After all. I don't think there's too much you can do into Nasus mid lane. There are a few picks, of course, but not that many.
Well, Chovy brought out Garen, but I also think people are overreacting to that. Like, the Garen matchup's not that bad. It's just that it was Chovy playing it. You know, like, he's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good pick into him in general. He does get plus points to it, but it doesn't really stop Nasus from what he wants to do.
There's
Yeah,
the
here we
Karma.
go. Karma first pick. You have to be very careful not to draft into Olaf. That's the number one priority.
Yeah.
But you can save up, like, I think...
I would go Zeri, I think.
Yeah, you take Zeri, definitely. But that works into Nasus.
True. Karma Nasus is quite nice as well.
Yeah. I mean, you take the L there, I guess, and then you play like Jarvan R3. That would be really good.
Or you pick Zeri Nasus because Ezreal's already banned.
You could do that.
Rumble.
Zeri Rumble. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, this says it can be mid or top.
Yeah, you can still look for like a Jhin or an Ashe on 3 with the Rumble. Or you could put the Rumble top and play Sedge, Jarvan, that sort of thing. Jarvan into Karma, always pretty nice.
If we do go immobile here, you just go Jarvan R3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. With the Rumble locked.
One more immobile carry for a champion.
Like if they try to play Karma Ashe or Karma Caitlyn. Oh, Ashe is banned actually. They can't do that. But it's Jarvan time.
It's Jarvan Ingle. Caitlyn can get out of a Jarvan Cataclysm, but then Rumble can actually place the ult still nevertheless.
Yeah.
And then we probably... what do we pick here?
Oh, preemptive Poppy into Jarvan.
I love this.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
That was pretty good. Pretty fucking clever. Yep. And it is a flex pick still.
And now do you commit to the Jarvan or do you do something else? Like, do you play Sedge Rumble? I don't think it's great here. You could play... Okay, we're going Ziggs.
Okay. So Zeri is like 100% mid here. I would put her mid.
Yeah.
You need Nasus ban. You need Draven ban. Yes.
Yeah. Ziggs really good at just living through the Caitlyn Karma lane.
Yeah.
Rumble's not going support here though, which means it's Rumble top or Rumble jungle. Rumble jungle did get hit fairly hard because the early game Q nerf hurts his early clear.
Sure.
Syndra.
Nasus ban. Come on.
I don't know where Syndra could go if we pick Syndra. You know, for red side?
Oh yeah, true.
Because mid's already taken.
I don't think Syndra is a good ban. I don't think Syndra doesn't. I don't think you want to play Syndra here, anyways, against this comp.
The thing with Nasus here for blue, it's really good. This is going to be Rumble top. So the Nasus would have to go mid, but it's into Zeri, so you're happy with that.
I mean, one thing... Okay, Leona is a really good ban. I was going to say just pick Leona here. One thing you can go here, maybe, is Nocturne.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
Nocturne, Ziggs, and Rumble ults is really strong.
Yeah. What about support role? Because I agree, Leona would have been perfect.
It's really difficult for support, not gonna lie.
Maybe just a Nautilus.
Could do a Nautilus, could do a
Rel,
Renata.
okay, yeah, like I like Rel in theory. The problem is it's Rel into Poppy, which makes it a lot harder for her to play.
Oh yeah, Rel into Poppy. You can flex Karma mid here, by the way. You just go into Zeri, you win the lane actually. You have Caitlyn with something else on bot lane with Pryor.
I would still just pick Nasus.
With Poppy. You just go Poppy. Poppy, Caitlyn, bot.
Yeah, but I would still just pick Nasus mid. Olaf?
Oh, we forgot about this.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
again, Zeri is pretty good into him, but the rest of them, he's kind of a demon.
And now you need some AP. So Orianna here is just, I think, just winning. You're losing so much to Olaf every draft.
True, yeah. Or he's giving him speed. Anivia.
Anivia Poppy. Okay, I see you.
Okay, I see what you're going for. The one thing is that like Anivia struggles into Ziggs.
Yeah, she does.
She's not
but
the
Ziggs
greatest
needs to be bot lane here. I don't think Zeri goes bot lane here.
Yeah, Zeri Rel is not going to have a good time into Caitlyn Karma.
Yeah.
But at least Anivia doesn't have to lane against the Ziggs. I don't think the lane would be too great into Zeri either, though. She's got enough mobility to like dodge out on your stuff, and she's ranged. Tryndamere. Okay, that is an Olaf counter pick in lane.
Okay, hold on. What's the lane assignments here then? Who's jungle?
Rumble.
Jungle? Okay. I mean, Rumble jungle into Poppy jungle? Wait, can you just send Olaf jungle and go Poppy top here into Tryndamere?
Yes, you could do that.
That looks better, no?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Anivia pick, I'll be honest.
I'll have to ask them what their lane assignments are. But yeah, I think Poppy top and Olaf jungle would probably be better, so that you're getting your Olaf out of the counter pick, and your Poppy can just live the Tryndamere. And I agree, Anivia is not the best pick here. I'm with you on the Orianna. I think that would be really good. I also think you could just play something like Azir, just nice and stable.
Could do LeBlanc as well, easily here. I think LeBlanc would be good for
LeBlanc actually. They're not very tanky on red side.
Yeah, just go bot lane here with LeBlanc easy, and she's not really dying to hard engages.
Let's see. Poppy support Karma top.
Oh, I don't like that. Tryndamere just wins that lane, actually. You go second wind. You go the shield, right? And then you also have that natural healing he has.
Yeah.
I don't think Karma can damage him enough to get him out of the lane and get Prior. I think he just wins that, and then he, of course, outscales. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, no, we're overcomplicating these things now. I think Karma Caitlyn bot should be a thing, because you want that Prior, and then you have Poppy top to stop whatever Tryndamere wants to do, and then have Olaf jungle, because jungle here is free because you're playing into Rumble.
Jungle, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same lane assignments you're talking about. It's just Karma and Poppy are swapped, which I don't think is too bad. You're playing Poppy into Rel. Tryndamere, Rumble, Zeri, Ziggs, Rel.
But you're not looking to engage on bot lane. You have Ziggs and you have Rumble jungle.
Yeah.
It's going to be very hard to set up anything to play for bot. So you have to take the L on bot lane and play for that mid game engages. Like mid game, both like if you go Rel, Rumble, and Ziggs hold on like Anivia Caitlyn, right? You'll play off of that.
The upside I can see to having Karma in top is that, like, if anything's happening topside, then she links up with Olaf and she has more items because she's playing in a lane. So she buffs this Olaf more. Aside from that, I think I would just prefer Poppy top and Karma support.
Yeah, but this leaves Caitlyn pick very weird.
Yeah, Caitlyn Poppy is very weird.
You'll have to play for topside then.
You would have to like give up even farm maybe to Olaf or something like that, and then turbo Olaf, I guess. But that does lose to Tryndamere siding. How do you handle that? I guess send an Anivia.
It's tricky too. We're getting some tricky drafts in Group B.
Yeah.
I don't think Rumble Jungle is great. In, like you said, it's kind of just free, right, for Olaf.
Yeah.
Zeri. I'm not confident on the Zeri and Anivia matchup either, but I would imagine it would just be fairly neutral.
I mean, it's Zeri favored early, and then Anivia just presses R on the wave, and that's just like
yeah.
But early game, the Zeri does have some pride.
I mean, it's just Red trying to play off of Tryndamere split, right, with wave clear.
Yeah.
Because I can't see them winning a team fight here. Like, Rumble's awkward to execute with, I guess, like, Rel for setup, but Rel can't really get in because of Poppy. There's nothing else for Poppy to block.
Yes.
Zeri Ziggs are, like, good standalone, but it's hard to play the fight with Tryndamere top as well. I think it's close because it's Karma top, Poppy support. And if it was the other way around, I would favor blue.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree 100%. If you have that Prio bot and then you're playing for the bot side jungle, I don't think Rumble can do anything about that. And then you just keep diving bot lane.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah, and then you've got Karma perma-linked to Olaf as well.
Yeah. I mean, Poppy stops Rel, but like I don't think Rel wants to go in anyways early game. I don't think she can.
Yeah,
you're having the Zig. So. Like, what is Ziggs gonna do?
Yeah. Okay, so the question is, how close is it? Like, how do we lean?
So
with it being this way,
you kind of have to play for top here with Olaf Karma, which I don't like, and then funnel everything into Olaf, and then block everything with Poppy when it comes to engages, and then you can play. But then there's Tryndamere siding, so it's playable for both sides, I would say.
Yeah.
It's definitely playable if you go into that route. Because Anivia is like opposite of champion of Caitlyn on what she wants to do. Caitlyn wants to siege, Anivia wants to be sieged. She wants to be the one that wave clears.
It's a tricky one because I think it really, like, a lot is going to depend on what happens with this Tryndamere in side lanes, because they don't really have a good... I guess they can clear waves with Anivia. That's kind of their best side lane answer.
Yes, but the question is, can she stop him just diving her?
Yeah.
As well.
And then that depends on how strong he is coming out of lane, which I would imagine Karma's fine at neutralizing him, to be fair.
I think on a 1v1, I think Tryndamere wins, just straight up. I don't think she can damage him enough.
I don't think she can kill him. I think she can just kill the wave and chill.
And by 6, he can just run her down, no?
She's pretty hard to kill with RW.
I guess.
I think it's pretty, like, stalemate.
Yeah. But then on the other side, what do you gain on the blue that excels? I guess that's the Olaf question. But then if Olaf is getting stuff on top lane and top side, then Karma is getting less.
Yeah. Oh, this is a hard one to rate. I'm going to go...
Yeah. Also, it's really hard to do any Barons against Ziggs Rumble.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can't really cheek stuff.
I feel like I would go blue with different lane assignments. Like, ult straight away. But I don't know whether I want to lean red. Or just go 50-50.
I'm going 50-50 personally. I just don't like. There's no straight path to victory. I think both sides are playable then, because you can just perma Ziggs ult waves. You can perma Ziggs wave clear. There's no siege capability from the blue side if Caitlyn's playing with Poppy.
So like the bot lane is just absolutely neutral.
Yeah.
Ziggs is gonna get strong. Caitlyn is never gonna be like a Caitlyn that you would want in this game. On the flip side, Red cannot engage at all with Rel. It's really weird, bro.
I know, it's very weird.
It's like a stalemate draft.
I'm gonna go with my gut and give a tiny edge to blue.
Fair enough.
A very, very small one. 45 to 50, or 55 to 45. Okay, let's get the next one rolling. We've got Major Modi 1 versus Césio 137. Get these links sent out. I'll send you the spec link.
Thank you, thank you.
And then we'll grab blue link. And we'll grab red link.
Someone in chat says great Anivia denial. I don't think it's a great Anivia denial because the lane's already picked. You can't pick Anivia there on red.
Okay, the links have been sent.
Yeah. Oh, already ready.
One thing I haven't actually considered this whole time is where the chat has been on the screen. It's kind of overlapping the red draft, so I might move it a little. Sort of. Can't seem to grab it anyway, so I don't think I can move it. Okay, the draft started anyway. I'll stop fiddling with things. We've got Ivan
ban already? Yeah.
We've got Karma ban. Karma still with 100% presence. I mean, she's strong right now. She's strong and flexible. She's definitely not like the Maligma version, though. She's more enchantery than she used to be.
Yeah, and she's already very strong, like base stats. Of course, you have R at the start of the game. Very easy to get Pride in lane.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of it, like Ezreal Karma, Caitlyn Karma, these lanes just get prior. There's not much you can draft that will give you prior.
I really like all of the bans here.
Okay, Ezreal B1. Yeah, these are like 6 of the best champions, I think.
Yeah. Give or take.
What are you doing to Ezreal? Something that you see in LCK a lot into Ezreal would be Kai'Sa, but also Zeri is open, so you probably just take that while you can. Otherwise, you give them Zeri and Ezreal.
Yeah, I haven't yet seen a heavy engage route anyone taking with these drafts.
I've not seen too much Smolder either, but that champ is like doing disgusting things in a lot of games.
Yeah, I don't. A lot of these drafts could use a Smolder.
Yeah. Okay, Zyra. We're very much outpacing in the jungle. Ezreal's going to get mid-prio into a lot of champs as well, and then you've got that AD AP mid-jungle with the Zyra Ezreal. I think that's a good combo. So I'd be leaning towards it, looking at Ezreal mid here. But it could still go bot. I guess you could also play Ezreal Zyra bot lane. That wouldn't be awful. Oh. Seraphine.
You go drive on here. You go drive on
Oh yeah,
Sejuani.
huge drawing game. The downside is you have to put the Sejuani in top lane, blind.
Yeah.
But then you can ban Trundle, and you can ban...
Yeah, you have bans.
What else would she struggle against? Like, she'd struggle against Fiora, but that champ's not good in competitive.
Yeah, I don't think it's playable.
Maybe like Mordekaiser.
Mordek could be good, yeah.
Top. Because if he ults her when she's got passive, doesn't he steal her passive stats with his ult? Blitzcrank.
Yeah, but Blitzcrank, you need something
better than Zeri though.
Yeah, we
I
have to
don't think
pick.
Zeri
We have to put
could
Zeri
work.
mid, and we have to pick
Yeah.
like something like Samira looks solid. Honestly, in this
Also,
spot.
why didn't you just pick Yone as well? We have Sichuan Yone
Yeah,
against Zyra Seraphine. So good.
we still could. Oh, Yasuo even.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yasuo looks spicy here. You can go Yasuo bot even.
Yeah, you could pick Yasuo, hold the flex, and then get like a nice counter on top. Or
Red is so much here to do. Like, I hope they don't fuck up. Silas ban. Okay.
are they looking for something that, or are they just thinking about blitz schedules?
Also, Blitzcrank dealing a lot of damage to shields. It's also a really good pick.
Yeah,
because of that.
breaking the Seraphine. I think
Yeah.
Blitz is really good into Seraphine. Yeah, you just need something with it, and it's not Zeri. You need like Draven, Samira.
Yasuo would be a good shout here.
Just
Again,
Yasuo
Yone.
flex it. Yeah.
Yone can still go top, right? Zeri can also technically go top.
What if you did Yasuo and then you ended up putting Sedge top? Okay, MF. Oh, that works.
And now we need AP top. Or maybe don't.
Okay, it's the Nasus mid angle. We're playing Ezreal Seraphine bot. Ezreal into Blitz obviously makes sense. And then we've got Nasus into Zeri.
Yeah, but this does walk into Yone, but I guess it's full AD as well. Yone is so good here on red. Look.
Where does Yone go? Top.
Into Nasus, into...
Then you'd have to play
whoever...
Zeri top. Oh, you could play Zeri top into GP though.
Yeah, you just go Yone here. I'm sorry.
I think the best thing.
The only. Yeah.
Like the best thing Red can do right now is put Zeri top.
Yeah, I think there's enough AP/true damage to compensate for full AD. Definitely Yone pick. 100%. I wouldn't even think about it.
Gwen? Okay. I think I like blue then.
Yeah, blue better.
Nasus is actually so good here. GP...
I don't like MF.
Yeah, I would prefer Draven, Samira, Yasuo. Those would all be really nice. And then I'm not a big fan of the Gwen either. I mean, it's okay into Ezreal, Zara, Seraphine. Yeah, I mean, Gwen's okay, actually. Yeah, Gwen's okay.
It's not terrible.
But I don't think it does enough to win.
Yeah.
Like, for example, how are you ever killing Ezreal here?
I'm just more disappointed that Red failed a little bit harder. The end, but I think it's still very playable. Like Blitzcrank can turn the whole team fight around.
I don't think it's a hard win. I just think it's a blue win.
Like Hook Zyra, Hook Seraphine, Hook Nasus, Hook GP, they all die 100%. All of them.
Yeah.
Only Ezreal is like immune to that.
He can buffer it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like Nasus, if his team's with him, he can get hooked and he can just go in.
I guess.
But yeah, GP, like the Blitz is... Oh, one thing that we haven't considered though is that Zyra can block Blitz hook by spawning a plant.
She can. I mean, you can also dodge hook and avoid it, like be in the different position, but that does give some kind of control towards red side here, which is good for them, of course. And of course, they're winning this bot lane, by the way. This bot lane is winning for them.
Yeah. But I just...
Jungle is going to get outpaced.
Yeah.
I think it's outscaling on blue side. Hard outscaling.
Definitely.
But I think definitely mid games especially, red is better.
I'm thinking like 60-40 blue. What about you?
I'm leaning towards red this time.
Oh really? You think?
But not red? Yeah. I still think red is better here. Like just in general, you can play it better. Like you have more tools to play with early because look, Ezreal Seraphine AFK lane. Nasus, AFK lane. GP, AFK lane. Zyra, AFK jungle. So everything comes down to how red plays, really. Like, what do they want to do with Blitz? What do they want to do with Sejuani? You can dive bot. You can go towards the mid lane here. You can go towards top lane even with Sejuani Gwen. So, like, you have plays to make. I don't think Blue has plays. Blue can answer, counter jungle, GP ult defensively, stuff like that. But I don't think they have plays. I don't think have anything to do in the early game, if that makes sense. In the mid game, it gets better, but I think by the time mid game comes, I think the red side team excels faster with the Blitzcrank hooks. MF ult becomes very dangerous. Gwen can also be like with one item flank is also pretty good.
Yeah, it is quite a good Gwen game. I don't think Nasus is AFK, and I don't think Zyra is AFK. Zyra clears so fast that she has so much downtime where she can just run around and play the game instead of clearing. But Nasus into Zeri, it's like so good for Nasus that he's not really AFK.
I mean, I'm saying that he's not going to be doing anything. He's going to go Emax, right?
Yeah.
He's going to do Emax W stuff, and he's going to farm. He's not going to do anything on the map. That's what I'm saying. He just does nothing, right? Until he becomes like a unit that he is. And then he's becoming very useful against Zeri. Against MF a little bit less, but still good in general. Again, into Zeri, he's pretty good. Like, I'm not doubting that. I just think in the early game stages, I don't think he does anything apart from, I'm just getting stronger and becoming a unit. Like, all of these champions
I think he very quickly becomes quite a unit, though. Because, like, on the flip side of, like when you were saying that nobody can survive a Blitz hook, nobody can survive a Wither. Like, with the champions that Nasus has on his team, if he presses W on anyone, they just get hit by everything and die.
True. But it does take time for him to...
Yeah, he has to get to level 12
in
to
a
get
position
his max
that he's not going to go bot here at all, like the entire game. Yeah. I've got like 55 towards red.
Okay,
I think they
the other way.
Scaled, but...
No, wait, that's the wrong way around. I'm this way, you're this way.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. No, you're not that way, you're this way. I can't put the numbers in right. Okay, I got there in the end. Okay, next draft. Who do we have?
We have Yosh and Major Modi.
Okay. Let me send a quick... New draft. Which side is it? Okay. Okay. Grab that. Put this here. And then we send this one here. And we send this one here. Okay, links have been sent. This is the penultimate draft of the day. We got 2 more to go.
Can you give me the spec thing too?
Oh, did I not give it you? Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
There you go.
Thank you. Josh is already ready.
Yep, we're going. Ivan Karma again, out of the pool. We're having none of that.
Sounds good, not gonna lie. Ezreal, I like when the Ezreal is banned. Leaves more options, more hard gaps in drafts. Ezreal is such a neutralizing pick.
Yeah.
Surely there's gonna be a Varus ban, right?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Imagine there isn't. The first game,
Sure.
the first draft with no Varus ban. Okay. I mean, it should always be red that bans it.
Yeah. Maybe he forgot.
Maybe he did for gore.
Right? He's teasing. It's probably good.
But also the bans on blue. Oh my god, he forgot! He forgot! What I was going to say is that blue, like, if you're expecting that you might get Varus, you would ban Jarvan, I think. That's like the big one.
I don't think you should have expected.
Alright, well, we got the first Varus of the tournament! So for anyone who doesn't know, this patch, they buffed Varus in a way that not only revives Lethality Varus, but makes it insanely strong. Which means that you can now play Lethality bot on hit bot, you can play Lethality mid again, and then you can play the tanky Varus top, or you can play on hit Varus top, or you can do like the AP version with the Terminus into AP. They're all very, very good. So he's just so flexible and so good at everything.
I think Ziggs Leona is a good answer.
Yeah, I think so. You probably
And
don't
then
want to put
Jarvan
your
RP.
Varus into the Ziggs Leona. Actually, Lethality Varus into Ziggs doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, the Varus is playable, but like you want to do something at least in the draft.
I think both of these teams should want Leona.
You go Leona now.
Yes, I think so.
Leona easy. Can even go Jarvan. You don't even care about Poppy. Because you have Leona now as a trigger finger. Even Varus is a trigger finger, to be fair.
Yep, he is.
I think you go Jarvan because you want to go
What
bot.
about Jarvan Rumble? Okay, we go Olaf. But we can't go Karma.
This walks into Jarvan R3 though.
Yeah, it really does. I was
This is
thinking
bad.
Jarvan Rumble B2, B3 would have been disgusting.
This is shaping out to be a little bit of a disaster. If picked correctly on the red side. Because even if Varus is that strong, okay.
There's Leona.
But even if Varus is that strong, it does lose to Jarvan here.
Yeah, it does. And so
Surfing
does Olaf.
Ziggs Jarvan just annihilates him. What? No, I would say no.
Yeah, I don't think Kindred is it. I think you're correct in Jarvan. It was actually really good for both of these teams.
Yep.
But now you don't even have to ban it as blue side because there's no way Kindred doesn't go jungle.
Pretty much.
The difficult thing for blue is that you don't have... Like, Olaf's okay, standalone, but he really wants an enabler. And you don't really have one.
Yeah.
I think the best one you can get is maybe like Ori. You could play Ori mid here, and that's like kind of enabler.
I don't think Olaf is it here.
Yeah. You're looking for something to help him.
Yeah.
I think if you put Olaf jungle, he would just get murdered by Kindred, assuming Red can get some decent lanes, which R5 should always get you at least one. Oh yeah, the other thing, speaking of Varus, where I was saying like the bans didn't support a Varus B1 because he wasn't expecting to get it, you'd be looking at Jarvan and Yasuo. I think those are the two best picks to respond to Varus.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you can still go Yasuo. It wouldn't be too bad, but then you're playing into Olaf Leona here, so Yasuo might be not be so optimal.
Yeah.
Because Varus can easily go bot lane. Like, he doesn't really that good. I don't think there is something that he's very afraid of bot lane. Yasuo bot lane, maybe. But that's not that good as Yasuo solo lane. Because you can answer, like, Leona does really well into Yasuo in general. Alright, let's see. Are you thinking what I'm thinking for blue here?
Like a Jarvan Ori or something?
Could be, but like Fiddle, maybe? You know?
Fiddle angle? Maybe a fiddle angle, yeah.
Like
maybe a fiddler.
Maybe a fiddler? Okay, maybe not.
Maybe not a fiddler. no fiddler.
I mean, there's various picks you can go in here. I'm like straight up, I'm thinking Zach. Zach into Silence is also really good.
Like in the lane? I mean, Zach is great into what's being shown. in terms of dive.
Yes, in general, yeah. And in the lane against Silas, so you can go Zek mid lane. Oh, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's hard to.
I think it loses to Silas straight up if it's mid lane. Silas is a trained champion.
Yeah, I haven't played against the new Silas actually. But also, it finds it's good into Kindred. But the other champs, it finds itself really difficult to get into the range of them.
Hui is good into Silas.
Yeah, so that's a top lane Nasus with a jungle Olaf.
It's a blind top lane though.
Yeah, I think you. Yeah, Aatrox looks pretty good here. Oh, it's banned.
Aatrox.
It's banned. It's banned. It's banned.
Oh. Okay, and banned from red. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you go here?
Maybe Yone? Vayne? Oh, I don't think Vayne is it. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. I think you had angles. Yone would be good. Yone took away bears, so good. Nasus doesn't do anything to him. Like in lane specifically as well, right?
Yeah, I think Yone was probably the best pick with Aatrox being banned and Olaf being taken. Like, Olaf would actually be nuts on red side, but it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's gone. The difficulty for red, again, is it's like a team with no front line. They have Silas.
Yeah.
Kind of it. Also,
Vayne
into Nasus is not the matchup that you think. It's actually a pretty good lane for Nasus.
Yeah, double this spell exists.
Yep. Yes, Vayne really struggles to play the game. And now Nasus has two wither targets instead of just Kindred. Aside from
Silas
that,
doesn't do anything against Hui. Silas in general has Leona ult and Varus ult.
Also,
I guess Hui ult as well, not the greatest, but yeah.
Varus is just murdering people as well. Like Seraphine doesn't have enough healing to offset what Varus is doing to them.
This is a lethality angle for sure.
Yeah.
You're literally one-shotting people. Nothing is being drafted around Varus here. I think what you want is something like Ziggs is a good start. Seraphine is a little bit iffy. Maybe just Jarvan straight away.
Okay. Vayne, Kindred, Seraphine, Ziggs, Silas. I think that's
Ziggs Silas bot.
Is that worse?
Seraphine mid?
Yeah.
Ziggs Silas bot.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't work, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. You just get murdered. Silas cannot exist in this bot line. Seraphine can if she stands behind.
He can try to cheese like level 2, but other than that, I think the rest of the lane he's just losing.
Yeah, speaking of which, I didn't even touch on this 2v2 bot lane. It's hard losing for red.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's Seraphine Ziggs, but Silas Ziggs, ooh, that's bad.
And then it becomes terrible. 3 winning lanes for...
Yeah.
I mean, Vayne wins early, but as soon as Nasus gets to about level 7 or so, he starts clapping.
I'm locking this in already. It's 80-20. I don't like Olaf pick, but it's not being
I
answered
also don't like
anyways.
Olaf pick. Yeah.
You just drive on R3, bro. Just drive. And then you have Seraphine Ziggs ult literally locked in against champions that cannot move out of it. So.
Is 80-20 fair? I was thinking 75-25 in my head, but maybe 80-20 is more fair.
Either works.
I'll go with my gut, and I'll just do 75-25. Because it's what I originally thought. 20. Oh, not 29. 20. Okay. Oh, we have quite a close group here, actually, so far. Let me send the last links. Who else is it? Césio. This is the final draft of the day. Which sides are we? Césio on blue. Okay, copy this. Sending this to the fuzz. Copy this. Copy this. Okay, so what I'm looking at in terms of the table is if Frege can score highly on this one, we have such a close group. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, Josh is first with 290.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Josh came back like he got crushed the first draft.
He
as
did,
well.
yeah. But
He got
also,
absolutely demolished.
one thing you've got to bear in mind is that he's done all 3 of his drafts, whereas so has Major Modi, but Frege and Césio have got 1 draft left to do.
Yeah. So I mean, Césio, unless he goes 80-20.
Yeah,
right,
once he gets crushed,
take
he
the lead
should
here.
take the lead in the group.
Yeah, it should be
We've
his
got
lead.
Ivan and Ash.
Caitlyn ban. It's first ban so far.
Yeah. So what are we looking at in bot? Are we looking to play something weaker in the lane if we're banning Caitlyn? Maybe. Karma's gone. Varus is open again.
No way, right?
Maybe he's planning on a little bit of Yasuo action into the Varus.
Maybe. Like Varus B1, it's not perma winning, by the way. It's the best pick. It can definitely be drafted around.
Yeah, to me, the 2 big
Yeah.
picks are Jarvan and Yasuo, which if I was looking for Varus B1 and the enemy didn't know, I would ban those.
Yeah. Could also go something like Xerath, by the way. Xerath's really good into him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's one of the slowest, I think. Slowest move speed.
Oh, we got it
in
again.
the game. Yeah, okay.
Ziggs.
6. And then, are we learning from it?
Jarvan.
We're fucking learning from it.
We're moving forward.
Maybe
And
too soon with the
look at the
Jarvan,
Poppy
but
ban, by the way.
Yes, absolutely amazing. He was ready for
The
it.
read.
Yes.
So now you have to think, what do I do here now?
Ziggs is losing into Varus, just to clarify, but Ziggs can handle the pressure. Like, he's not like out, but he's losing. Probably leaving up Prio. I don't think he's dying, but
If we had
be as
Karma
well.
open, I would love
Control.
Karma Zinzao. I don't like Braum here into Ziggs.
And now you go surfing. Now you lock in surfing. This is such a good surfing angle. Surfing loves to be like a little bit AFK. He does technically blocks her ult, but she doesn't have to ult.
Yeah.
As his shield is up. She doesn't have to do that. She does play more around her W. So Seraphine definitely a good pick for on 3. Of course, depending what is being picked here. Zinzao.
Okay, yeah, I
So
would have
very
liked,
disengaged.
I would have liked Karma Zinzao, but obviously Karma's gone. But you could have still played. Problem with enchanters is that a lot of them are just cooked by Jarvan, though. You could have maybe done like Renata Zinzao, but Renata's not gonna have a good time into Ziggs.
You can also just slam Olaf here.
On red,
R3,
yeah,
right?
you could, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Olaf
look for
and then
Enchanter
round
on
it
all
up.
4.
Yeah, you can do Orianna easily. Orianna. Oh.
Rakan? Okay, Ziggs Rakan.
Okay, Ziggs Rakan. Keep in mind, still flex up. Varus is still a flexible champion. Ziggs as well. So that could go either way. Still, even though we're kind of locking it in the bot lane. Alright, what do we ban? What are we afraid of? We are afraid of something like stand your ground champions, kind of. Oh, why Orianna? Orianna is good for you.
Yeah, Ori would definitely be a... Okay, they spot the Olaf on the blue ban.
Yeah, that's a good ban. I definitely ban Azir then. If you're banning Orianna, definitely Azir ban. Or
Yeah, Azir makes sense.
Yeah.
What about Syndra as well?
Syndra is okay too, yeah. She does get stuck in Jarvan R, so it's not
Yeah.
ideal. But even then,
Question is, what are we looking for on R4 here?
I think you should ban APs here 100%. Draven ban doesn't do much. Even if they pick Draven, they just go like R5 Malphite.
Okay, I was gonna say, should you pick a Rumble on R4, but I was thinking maybe it's too AP heavy with Ziggs.
Yeah. What do you pick here? I think you blind top, in my opinion. You can't go Ornn because of Braum. You can't go Malphite because of Silas. I think just Cassante. Aurora. Okay,
Aurora?
that's very AP heavy.
Yeah, you need something
Oh.
AD on.
Yeah.
The difficulty with
now
blinding
maybe-
top here is that what if they put the Varus into you in top? So let's say you put Cassante and then they just play Varus top and murder you.
Let's see, actually. Because it really matters where this Varus goes, because Yasuo is still open.
Yes. I think he's probably going bot. Smolder?
Smolder into Aurora, or Oh,
I think
it's
Smolder
shaping
looks
up
okay
for-
here, actually. You have Zin and Braum to protect it. You just play Smolder Varus and then you play something else to protect on 5.
Yes.
Like a Cassante, maybe? Gragas, yeah, that works too. It brings some magic damage, but
Okay, so we are doing.
it's basically
I
which way
personally
around is Smolder and Varus going?
Yeah,
I
I
would put
probably
Smolder
would
mid.
be doing Varus top. No,
Oh, you do Varus
wait,
top?
no. Oh, wait, Gragas top.
Yeah, Gragas top.
Smolder.
Oh, don't pick MF into Braum.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Also, you
Then
want
even
Zig
Zinza.
spot, I think. I think you want something mid here. Whoa!
Okay.
We're playing
That
Jarvan
does
and
also
Kiana.
good look by Brawl, by the way.
Yeah, the ult is a projectile.
Kiana Jarvan. Connor Brawl. You know what? I'm gonna give you credit for trying, but I don't think that's it on Red. I think there's so many tools on Blue that just stops
It
whatever you
stops
want to do.
Kiana,
Even
yeah. And also, Kiana mid's
Edge-
just in isolation. She's not very
Yeah.
strong right now.
there's Edge of Night, there's Braum, Zinzal, and Gragas. You're not getting on top of these guys.
Yeah.
And Gragas is actually pretty good into Kiana mid. We can go mid here. He's actually pretty good just denying engages just in general, not just because of his R. It's so good. Actually, I really like this Gragas pick. Seems like he understands how to protect this.
Yeah.
And he does kind of manage to maintain that he gets some AP damage as well, some true damage. So like the damage balance is pretty there. So it's not only AD. Varus doesn't get gutted. I like it. I think Blue draft
I think so too.
so good here.
For me, what went wrong with Red is that Blue started picking up heavy disengage, like Braum, Zin, Gragas, and we just kept drafting engage. Jarvan, Rakan, Aurora, Kiana.
Yeah, I think you need to stop here on R3 already and pick like something like Seraphine. Then you get some scaling wise, and then you can maybe play like this Ziggs might. Oh, like there's good chances that Ziggs Jarvan just one shot theirs. There's always that chance in the game, you know. This is where you just pivot a little bit towards enchant, you know. But nice try.
Okay, ratings. I think Blue, not as decisive as last time, I don't think. But I do think Blue winning. Maybe like...
I think it's hard winning. I think it's like 80-20 for me.
I was thinking 70.
That's fair. That's fair. As for me, I don't think Kiana is it. I don't think Aurora is it.
I think it's similar to last time, but I just don't think the lanes are as bad. Like, Kiana into Smolder, she's going to be fine. Aurora into Gragas, she's going to be fine. Ziggs Rakan into Varus Braum, they're going to be fine. Whereas, like, last time it was...
Do we know? Lena Simons, by the way, sorry.
I got lane assignments from Frege. It is Aurora, J4, Kiana, Ziggs, and then I guess I'll just ask Césio, which way round are Varus and Smolder? Assuming, yeah, need to know which way around Varus and Smolder are, I guess. But I'm assuming it's Varus bot and Smolder mid.
Okay.
So yeah, I think 70. You think 80? Fill those in, and then we'll have a look at the totals. Okay, so we've got kind of similar to the other group but it's much closer in the race for second. The race for second is quite tight here in this group. First place is fairly locked. Oh, Varus mid, Smolder bot. Okay, does that change anything?
Varus mid,
Smolder
bot. It's even harder winning for blue then. Like, bot lane is so, like, as Ziggs, Rakan, Varus, and Braum, let's say, you're not really killing anything here, right?
Yeah.
But Varus into Kiana, now that sounds miserable, brother. Miserable for Kiana.
Yeah, like the only thing is that like maybe Jarvan can come in, Aurora roam or something like that. Like Varus is kind of vulnerable, but yeah, he's gonna kind of pop.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to play this. I don't think like how do you even play level 1-2? How do you exist? I'm thinking you're gonna be like 20 CS on the first back.
Yeah, that's
Not
kind of
even
the problem
joking.
with Kiana mid in competitive as well, is that people don't give you like random solo kills and
when
just fall behind.
When you have like the best champion at the moment in the early game, level 1, 2, 3, whatever. How do you play against as the worst one? I don't think. Yeah, put this like Chovy versus Chovy. I think this Varus goes like 20 CS ahead first spec. I guarantee you. I think Kiana would be like single digit for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't think that would be ever playable. So yeah, I would even put 85 now.
Okay, we'll change that.
Yeah, I'm going 85. Yeah, it's definitely Varus mid. Yeah. Because Kiana cannot go anywhere else here. I don't think. I mean, if she could technically jungle, right?
But who's going mid? Jarvan? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Jarvan. Yeah, that doesn't work. No, nothing works here, to be honest. Because Jarvan top, Aurora mid, but we already decided on lane assignments, right?
All right. Well, that's the conclusion of Group B. So we've now done Group A and Group B, both fairly close in terms of like who, like anyone can still get out of these groups. We've got 2 people in each group that are currently favored to get out, with Césio, Yosh, and Unkraut and Kaiser. But again, Dutch is very close behind Kaiser. Shifty kind of needs a miracle week to get out, but it's still possible. And then in this group, it's all to play for. Césio's got a big lead though, so as long as he doesn't like grief next week, I think he should at least get second. But yeah, pretty close.